I was complaining last week about how I felt it was too repetitive with this whole infinite Tsukiyomi that they've been going through.
What does that make? Ketchup?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But I ain't even gonna lie, the payoff was worth it. They legit cooked. Chidori? Go Loser Ranger, man. What a way to end off the arc, man. How you feeling?
Hey, man. Honestly, though, Fighter D, aka Sakura,
Yeah.
he's really smart, though. He can't fight, but he's smart.
Facts.
Okay? I was
Facts.
trying to, like, understand, like, what they were, like, trying to get out of that, the guy's brother.
Yeah.
But it turns out he was just replaying it on purpose to make him do a different move.
Facts.
And he finally did something different.
Because he got annoyed running the script back.
Yeah. So he finally did something different, and he caught him. He said, aha, so you're the boss monster.
Yep.
No, I didn't even realize what they was doing, but they did it like 20-something times. And I was like...
And the way they did it, too, I'm not sure if it was like a situation where specifically that guy was always the boss monster, or if he kept repeating it so much, the boss monster himself pulled up just to get them to stop.
That's probably what it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he got mad and he finally stabbed homie.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, and then he was like, no replays. No redos.
I'm not going to lie. When he stabbed him and the homegirl tried to do that's all of the violations and nothing happened, was Aura.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, you die here, you cook now.
He said, I don't give a damn what happens right now. Anything goes.
Yeah, that was hard.
That was tough as hell, man. But honestly, I thought the Snake wasn't going to be able to really do that much when it comes to combat just because of the way his powers work. He's very, like, sneaky and, like, hides a lot. But low-key, he's a problem.
Yeah, could have been in Jujutsu Kaisen, man.
Hey, man. Homie had a whole domain expansion.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Infinite Void looking.
Infinite Void of stairs.
Dog.
Like, I was like, damn.
Hey, man, that was crazy. He was, like, low-diffing him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was able to control not just the stairs to make it so they couldn't reach him, but he could control like literally the whole environment. So he was like having the stairs like crush people, like capture.
He was
people.
Like making the stairs go upside down.
Dog,
dude. I was like, yo,
disorienting as hell.
Yeah.
Like realistically, I was like, y'all could. I would have been mad I even found this dude. I'm like, nah, hey, just let me out the space. You good? You have your school, man. It ain't that serious for me. But the dude who's been messing up the plan this whole time pulled up again. That man Chidori, man. I knew he was suspicious, but I'm not gonna lie, I was wrong. I was so wrong. I thought he was Boss Monster Petrov.
I already told you, man. I knew he wasn't, bro. I knew he wasn't.
It just didn't make sense to me how calm he was during all of these situations. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like how the boss monsters and like the fighters be kind of acting because they're not scared to die because they really can't die except for very specific things, you know?
True.
And he would just walk around like he was immortal.
He wasn't.
But I should have known, gadgets, bro. He had too many gadgets, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, how does he have better gadgets than the actual Power Rangers? You know what I'm saying? It's because he was the Power Ranger, okay? When he transformed, that might have been the most aura I've ever seen. And I just watched Solo Leveling. I was like, yo.
Yeah, that was hard.
That was crazy, man. I couldn't believe it. But I could believe it because I was like,
This makes so much sense.
Yeah. No wonder he didn't care what happened, bro. Even when he was getting arrested, he was just like, it's whatever, man. Green Ranger's a freaking menace.
He always has been since season 1, man.
Dog, but I thought he was going to be like unhinged, kind of how the Blue Ranger was. You know what I mean? But like, he's just a nonchalant dude.
Literally.
But he cold. Like, I don't know. To me right now, he has the most aura out of all the Rangers.
Okay.
For sure. Even Red, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Nah, you gassing this.
Bro, what does Red even do, man? Red just be killing his subordinates and going to do scaring kids. He be doing fundraisers.
I like how he said scaring kids.
That's what he did this episode. Intimidating children.
He was. Kneel down.
Green out here intimidating boss monsters. You know what I'm saying? He's like the scout leader from Attack on Titan. If you've seen him, you know what I'm talking about. He's Levi Ackerman. He's out here catching bodies. You're not playing with people out here, man. Because that's just so crazy. Homie didn't even like go fight the boss monster in his regular fit, bro. He just went out there like on some civilian shit and pulled up and got the job done. That's cold.
He in fact did do that.
You know what I'm saying? And if you think about it too, he was keeping them all alive the whole time.
I mean, why wouldn't he?
But like very directly, like when you really think about it, especially when the junior third rank Hisui or whatever, the blonde girl, when she was under the spell, he kept on going through and shooting the homeboy to prevent him from killing her. You know what I'm saying? Like
he stopped it every single time.
Every time, bro. Like he's been moving cold, but like I think they just that brought it all together for me.
Yeah. Too bad I got spoiled 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, this man got spoiled. He was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know who he is. And I was like, dog, I know who he is. I was wrong.
Because I've been making thumbnails and then, of course,
he got spoiled, man. I'm glad he didn't spoil me because that was one of the reveals of the season for me, man.
Yeah.
That was super clean. And he had such crazy brute force, bro. He broke him. He hit the boss monster so hard, he knocked him out of his domain expansion, essentially.
Yeah.
He in the wrong verse.
He is. The strength on him. That's why his protein shakes be selling out in the stores, man.
Facts. Facts. I thought he was going to be a Loki bodybuilder off of just the ads on that, man.
For real.
He just a slim dude, just with hella strength, though. It was cold. I think this arc had a lot of potential to flop for me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But they ended it off in like the coldest way possible. It took all the episodes of repetitive Tsukiyomi. I forgot about him already. I've just been in shock ever since. You know what I'm saying? It was just tough to see. Green Ranger, tough as hell. And Sakurama also tweaking, or Fighter D. Because what the hell was you about to do?
Oh, at the end.
Bro.
He realized that he was the Green Ranger. I was like, there's no way
you're trying to go grab his. I was like,
ain't no way he's going to fight Homegirl and the Green Ranger at the same time.
You couldn't take her out.
That's what I'm saying. He was going to
get she injured. Green Ranger had no scratches. Homie, no dip the boss monster just there.
And then,
come on.
And then what's crazy, once he knocked him out of the domain expansion.
Yeah.
Basically, Gato was sitting there on the stairs, and he said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna need your body, man."
He's about to give it.
He was about to give him that shit, man.
Bro, ever since that man Gato got kissed in the mouth by that dude, he ain't been the same.
Soccer also shut that down though. Sliced him right in his leg, being the cheapskate.
For sure.
So you ain't going anywhere with that.
I like how he tried to give him the Taku no Jutsu, and Gato was like, "Hey man, cut that shit out." I'm still finna do this. You know what I'm saying? But that was definitely just a well executed arc. I feel like all of the characters had really good motivations for why they were acting that way. Because even at the end, like once they were free all those people, they were all pissed. Like, "Yo, send me back." Yeah. So I was like, "Damn, y'all might have been depressing."
Yeah, I gotta find new schools.
Facts. Oh, that's not even a real school. You know what I mean? They just like the delusion, of that life. You know what I mean? So that's what's kind of crazy about that world is. Like, it's not as straightforward as you would think. You would think it's very cut and dry, like boss monsters are just completely evil and the good guys are the Rangers, but like there's a lot of gray in there, you know what I mean? Both sides be doing some insane stuff. And you would think the boss monsters would be like completely evil, like especially how Peltrola was last season.
Yeah.
But at the same time, some boss monsters are finding ways to kind of like meld with society and still get what they want, but give people what they want as well. So I thought that was just very like a nuanced take on it, right? Because we already knew like those Rangers are a little evil on their end, but I didn't expect to see really like monsters kind of helping humans, even if it's in a twisted way. You know?
So far right now, I don't think the Green Ranger's evil. He's like the only one.
He's the most chill, even though he looks the scariest.
Yeah,
mask wise.
The blue was mask because
his face looked. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I think he's the chill one. That he's like the only one that's not sick in the head. We don't really know about the Yellow Ranger story yet, so I don't know. But everybody else that we've seen has been sick in the head. Pink Ranger, sick in the head, especially for her brother. Wait till she finds out about the end of that episode, because he found Homeboy in the trash can. So once she finds out about that...
What happened to him? Bro, he legit pulled up on the same school as them. And like, I thought he was gonna like kind of be part of the arc somehow, you know, and maybe there was gonna be some hijinks where people didn't know who the real Sakurama was. But he was just they dumpstered him. Like they didn't even let him be part of the school.
Yeah, the Pink Ranger about to go crazy when she finds that out.
That's tough.
But then she's gonna see Fighter D, and then it's gonna be cooked.
Dog. Yeah, when she figures it out, she definitely gonna cause some mayhem. But I would honestly argue that the Green Ranger might be crazy. We just haven't really seen him tweak yet.
If you got to hit him first.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't seen him draw no blood.
Yeah.
Like, nothing has inconvenienced that man. He went through that whole thing. Like, he wasn't traumatized, bro. He was nostalgic. He was just vibing the whole time.
I don't know. I don't
know.
I think all the Rangers are tweaking but him so far.
Yeah. You just haven't seen his dark side. I think Yellow's probably tweaking too.
That's what I'm saying. We haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen it yet, so we'll see.
He got the Red Ranger to calm down. That's not a normal guy. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, they stuck the landing. This was a 10 out of 10 episode for me.
He did cook.
You know what I'm saying? I got to give this one a 10. How about you?
10 out of 10. Let's try it again.
Nah, straight up. If y'all watching Go Lose a Ranger, y'all let us know honestly what y'all think about it so far. We're messing with it. This one's been super tough. But aside from that, like, subscribe, and comment down below. We'll catch y'all.